If you're studying for the CCNA exam, you need a way to test the things that you'll be studying, like how to configure router, how to configure switch, or any other device that you might be required to configure during the exam, which means that you might be required to have some set of devices to gain hands-on experience. So in this video, I'm going to show you different options to build your home lab without spending a dime or spending less than $100. To have an idea of which devices we might need to gain hands-on experience, we're going to take a look at the CCNA exam topics and take a look at the different sections that explicitly tell us to know how to configure a specific thing at a specific device. Okay, let's begin by taking a look at the network fundamentals. So we want to identify that section that explicitly will tell us configure this and that way. So we have the first one, explain the role and function of network components. So we have to explain things related with those subsections, describe characteristics of network topology architectures, compare physical interface and cabling types. So we can assume that Cisco won't ask us like how to configure a router, an endpoint, a server, not anything related with that. Okay, so this is just going to be theory questions like, do you know what is a router, what is a switch, what is a layer 2 switch, so this kind of thing. Now if we take a look at section 1.6, configure and verify IPv4 addressing and subnetting, which essentially means that Cisco is expecting us to know how to configure an IPv4 addressing on a router, on a switch, on a network device. And the same applies to configure and verify IPv6 addressing. As this is for a CCNA exam, I'm going to assume that any Cisco iOS router or iOS switch is going to be a great device to have in your home lab. Now let's continue and see what else we can identify here. So explain, describe, okay. What about network access? So configure and verify VLANs spanning multiple switches. So we are expected to know how to configure a switch or to configure VLAN on a switch. And by the way, we can also configure VLANs on routers. Although they don't mention here, this is something that you should know as a CCNA candidate. Okay, so configure and verify inter-switch connectivity. Again, you have to know how to configure a switch. Configure and verify layer 2 discovery protocol, CDP, LLDP. Configure and verify layer 2, layer 3 Ethernet channel, LACP. So there are already two devices that we know that we must have in our home lab, a router and a switch. So let's take a look at what else do we need. So describe Cisco wireless, describe physical, describe, nothing there. Interpret, determine, configure and verify, so configuration of a router and a switch probably. Configure and verify OSPF, describe, nothing there. Configure and verify NAT, NTP, configure and verify DHCP, so something that you have and you can configure on a router or on a switch. Configure network devices for remote access using SSH. Now for this you won't need a dedicated device. All you have to do is to enable SSH on the network device like a router or a switch, and you'll be able to access from your terminal whether you're using Windows or Linux or Mac OS. Okay, so let's continue. Define, describe, configure and verify device access control. So you don't need a device specifically for that. Describe, configure, so you can configure this on a router or a switch. Compare, configure. Now this one, configure and verify double LAN within GUI using WPA2 pre-shared key. This means that you have to know how to configure a wireless LAN controller, and I'm not sure which version Cisco is referring on this exam, because you have what is considered to be the old wireless LAN controller, and you have the new ones. I believe those are the C9800s, and probably you are expected to know how to configure the new one, but I'm not sure. But you have one additional device, the wireless LAN controller, and if you have a wireless LAN controller, it means that you need to know how to manage also the access point. So we already need 4 devices in our home lab. So let's continue. Automation, programmability, explain, compare, explain, describe, recognize. So nothing there. Okay, we identified that we need essentially 4 types of devices: a router, a switch, a wireless LAN controller, and an access point. So now let's go through the different options available for you to practice with those devices without spending any money. Okay, let's start with the cheapest option available, and that's going to be the Cisco Packet Tracer. This is a tool that you can download for free directly from Cisco NetAcad, and I'm going to share the link in the video description. And with this tool, you can essentially practice with everything. You have the routers, you have switch, you have wireless LAN controller, you have access points, you have computers, you have smartphones, you have different devices that will allow you to build from simple basic topologies to more complex one, but still focused on the CCNA scenario. The thing with Cisco Packet Tracer is that it is a network simulator, meaning there are a lot of limitations on what you can do. But I still believe that it is a great tool for you to get started and get your feet wet on certain topics. Another option is to use network emulators like Cisco CML, GNS3, EvenG, PNetLab, that will allow you to build more complex topologies without the limitations that you might face on Packet Tracer. But there are also certain limitations, like you won't be able to simulate a wireless network in a virtual environment, but you still be able to deploy like a wireless LAN controller on the Cisco CML and then connect to a physical switch where you're going to connect your access point. And you also have to buy an access point like the Cisco AirCap 2702. By the way, this one is end of life, so probably you won't buy directly from Cisco, but you can buy on eBay or this kind of websites. And in order to power on this access point, you have to also buy PoE switch, so that's power over Ethernet, to power on the access point. So all of these will cost you less than $100. So these are the different options available for you to build your home lab in case you're studying for the CCNA exam. So if you took value from this video, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and I'll see you on the next one.